The Bosque River watershed is home to around 75 dairy farms and has faced many challenges over the years addressing decreasing water quality. In this video, we will be going over the dairy compost utilization program that is based out of the state of Texas, with findings published by Texas A&M University, in order to analyze the value of composting facilities as a means of alleviating this issue while also being economically advantageous. When we look at the overall objectives of this type of program, one of the main goals is to move nutrients from areas with high levels to areas with low levels. The costs associated with hauling manure straight from collection are much too high to justify transporting long distances. So proper composting will allow the bulk density to be reduced, which will allow for lighter freight and lower costs. Compost also is rich in organic matter, which will improve the water holding capacity of soils, among other things. This program also needs to turn a profit for both processors and dairy producers, so there needs to be efficient production to make this venture worth the time and energy. Producing a high-quality compost plays a large role in maximizing profits, since the results that the consumers will get determines the demand. Along with that, the compost must be consistent in quality to ensure that the consumer is getting exactly what they're paying for. Education is also important since composting is not a widely used practice, nor a booming industry. So providing information and resources will hopefully increase business for composting facilities. Finally, if this venture is not carried out in a sustainable manner, there is no point in even starting. Let's first look at the compost side of things. Here are some general numbers regarding costs of production and revenues received for the finished product from a composting facility in the Bosque River watershed. As a general rule, there is a significant amount of profit per cubic yard when making compost, especially since there is often a tipping fee for certain ingredients for the compost. Prices to consumers vary depending on shipping and whether application is provided or not. In addition, the Dairy Compost Utilization Program also offers a rebate to qualified consumers in the amount of around $5 a cubic yard in order to promote the purchase of this resource. When compared to inorganic fertilizers, the prices may seem lower, but since it's on a per pound basis and not cubic yard, the total cost, including application, is much higher per pound of nutrient than what the compost provides. This table is an extension just showing the costs in relation to one another from a consumer standpoint. Clearly, a supplement of compost provides a huge upside to the fertilization from an input cost perspective, regardless of the distance hauled, let alone having the added benefits of organic matter included in the mix. Some of the challenges with this program and subsequent facilities include large startup costs. This is really the first challenge that needs to be tackled because if there are no funds to start production, then there really isn't anything else that can be done. Along with that is the equipment required to process the compost. Proper equipment must be available and budgeted into the plans. A windrow turner can run anywhere from $20,000 to $60,000 depending on whether you buy new or used, and a wheel loader is in that general price range as well for a used machine. Transporting materials to the facility can be a factor as well due to the high expense of shipping the manure. Distance and trucking availability are the main concerns here. The quality of the manure also plays a huge role because they need a consistent quality at the start to process into a consistent compost in the most efficient way possible. After looking through the data of composting facilities, learning more about this program, and looking into some case studies, I don't see why implementing a compost network wouldn't work. The numbers don't lie in this case, and the data provided from this program shows a real opportunity with the right formula. There are definitely challenges facing this issue right now, but the benefits are so good that through proper education and marketing, this could provide a sustainable revenue stream and help improve local environmental conditions as well.